Before I went to Japan, I had planned that while in Japan, on YouTube, I will post daily my activities for the day. So, months before the trip, I made a purchase, kids. I purchased a Toshiba notebook. Here it is. I figured it was nice and small, nice and light, easy to carry around with me. So I figured this was an ideal product to buy, and Toshiba became highly recommended to me by a number of friends who are rather knowledgeable in the computer area. Plus, Consumer Reports reported that this had the least amount of repairs. So I purchased it. Well, when I get to Japan and I try to work this bucket of bolts, that's what it turned out to be, a bucket of bolts. You see, the keyboard is very small. So trying to maneuver through the keyboard, accidentally you activate the keyboard shortcuts, moving the cursor around, changing screens, erasing typed material. It was just driving me nuts. And at times I could not even get the gosh darn cursor to work. It was so frustrating. So for the 10 days there, I was not able to post anything on YouTube. And in the back of my big head, I kept saying, when I return to these here United States of America, I'm buying a big laptop. No, not the 17-inch, but the 15.5-inch. And I stayed with Toshiba because once again, I believed in the reliability of the product as told to me. Plus, just because I had one bucket of bolts, it didn't mean to me that all of them were the same. So, I had this now for 16 days, purchased it at Best Buy, and it has over here a little webcam. I didn't bother with the webcam, but on the 16th day I did. And guess what, kids? The image was blurry, so I thought. So I tried some of the settings and I still was not able to get it to a satisfactory resolution. So I called tech support. Hey. To me, tech support is very important to know the reliability of a company that after sales care. Tech support led me through a number of maneuvers and we were still unable to get this to perform satisfactorily. So the solution was they were going to send me a box. I was going to put the computer in the box, send it back to them to repair, and it would take approximately a 2-week turnaround time. So I said, you mean you're going to leave me without a computer for 2 weeks? He did not know I had this thing behind me. He said, yes, unfortunately that's the case. So I said, well, why don't you in that box put another computer? I'll send you back my computer, so I'll have a computer, and when you send me back mine, I'll send you back yours. Nope, we can't do that. Well, then just send me a replacement. Nope, can't do that. I'm not satisfied, I told him. So he said, okay, I'll connect you to a case manager. And after being disconnected, thrown around for about 20 minutes, I finally got a case manager. And the case managers told me, once again, the same thing. Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to do it our way because that's our policy. In other words, when they say that's our policy, that means they're not being flexible and they could not care less about the customer. And once again, she said, we're going to send you the box. You put the computer in and you send it back. She said, but I'm going to send you an email. You fill it out. This way we have the information to send you the box. I went along with it reluctantly. I get the email and I'm filling out the information and guess what? They want the $29 for that box. Now the tech guy never mentioned $29 and that broad in the customer care manager there, whatever that thing was, never mentioned the $29. Incidentally, I asked to speak to her supervisor and she told me there is no one above me. This is the level you reach. There's no further place to go. Now, I've worked in customer service for 30 years, and I know that's an outright lie. So then I said to her, give me the address of a person or department I can write to in Toshiba, USA to express my displeasure. So she gladly gave me the address in Irvine, California. And I said, do I address this attention to somebody? No, just Toshiba. Do I address it to a specific department? No, just Toshiba. So in that address, there's one person, one department. So if I send a letter to the Empire State Building, 34th Street in Manhattan, out of those 100-something floors or whatever, it's going to know where to go. So once again, she was trying to insult my limited intelligence. So I did not fill out the form because I did not want to pay $29. Here's the funny part. The next day, I took the computer to Best Buy where I purchased it, and they have a Geek Squad. And the Geek Squad was willing to look at it at no charge because Best Buy has a terrific after-sales care program at no cost. We looked at it, he opened it up, he opened up the webcam, and he says to me, I don't see anything wrong with this image. You don't see anything wrong with this image? I says, let me look at that. Oops! The image was perfect, but I should not say perfect. As good as could be expected from a laptop. Better than I was getting at home. So I thought to myself, you know, it's probably the lighting in here wasn't sufficient for this webcam. Although, the webcam on this bucket of bolts, the lighting in here is sufficient, but it wasn't sufficient for this laptop. However, it negated my argument. The webcam was not malfunctioning because I saw it function properly. So I should have never called Toshiba with that. However, it was an eye-opener. Yes, I was wrong in thinking there was something wrong with the webcam. However, the lousy, disgusting treatment I received from customer care and tech support at Toshiba told me never again will I purchase anything from Toshiba. And if you have yet to purchase anything from Toshiba, I suggest you take my experience to heart. It's very important with these technical devices that customer support, after sales care is paramount with these companies. Toshiba apparently doesn't care about it. Now, I've had a couple of Canon cameras, and I've had to call tech support, and they were magnificent. That's why I would continue to purchase Canon products. This HP computer behind me, I had an issue at one time. Rectified it immediately. So I will stick with HP for my computers and Canon products for my optical needs. Alright folks, that's the tale of lousy customer service and stupid Tony when it comes to working a laptop. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.